That is right, I just committed suicide because I was being a filthy scrub by using the MP40 in a bolt action only match. Now the reason why I did this is because I accidentally clicked it, so then I decided to redeem myself and, kill myself. Anyways, today we're going to talk about Call of Duty 3 again. This is obviously gameplay from it on the PS2. This was a 1v1v1 free-for-all match on Eater Dam, and it was pretty damn fun, even at 10 p.m. Now, I did not do as well this match simply because of the fact that I could not hear any of the audio. The reason for this was because I plugged an auxiliary cord from the TV into the camera to give you guys better audio quality instead of hearing all that stupid background noise that you did in the olden days. I am trying to get better camera quality too, but that may take some time. What is the topic of today? Some of you may be wondering. Well, we are going to be talking about what the next Call of Duty should be. Now, we all know the developer is Infinity Ward this time, since Treyarch had their go, and Sledgehammer had their go last time. Not suggestions, but ideas for the next one are so far Ghost 2 and Modern Warfare 4. Now, there may be other things that might come up in the future, but for now we do not know. This is all we can assume. What do I think of Ghost 2? Well, I actually liked the original Ghosts. I know a lot of you didn't. I thought it was a pretty good game. There was flaws, obviously, just like any of the series. And I think with the sequel, if they come out with it, they could improve from that and make it a game that everyone will love. Now, Modern Warfare 4, on the other hand, I don't know about that. I mean, I wasn't the biggest fan. Well, I like the campaigns of all the Modern Warfares, especially CoD 4 and MW2, but the multiplayer was a little bit on the iffier side. That will be another video. I know I made a video about CoD 4, I do like that, but MW2 and MW3, that's a different story. Anyways, I think, in my personal opinion, we should go back to the days of World War II shooters. Or at least for, one more hurrah. Now, am I saying we should remake CoD 3 or United Defense or CoD 2, the big red one, or Finest Hour? No. I'm not saying a full-out remake. I'm saying just another World War II game. Kind of bring back Call of Duty to its basics where it started off. Because for a lot of people, that was CoD 4, and for a lot of people, they did not experience anything before that. So stuff like this is like, oh man, this is Call of Duty? I thought this was Battlefield or something. Yeah, this is Call of Duty, guys. And probably the weirdest of the bunch. This is the only Call of Duty that used a completely different game engine, actually. Which is why it looks a lot different. I think, personally, in the next Call of Duty, if we do go back to a World War shooter, obviously keep the campaign formula the same. Make it cinematic, make it big, make it beautiful, all over the place. Make it the greatest storyline you can possibly can. Put a bunch of emotion, put a bunch of historical facts into it if you're going to make it based off World War II, and bring back all the details that you did in the older days, like with Call of Duty 2, the big red one, Finest Hour, and of course even this. And also bring back the Polish and Canadians. I had a lot of fun with those in this game. And of course the tank missions and airplane missions, all that stuff, if you're going to do that. But for multiplayer, I think you should change it up a little bit and kind of make it a lot more simple. Because while people say Call of Duty 4 is the perfect formula, I do not agree entirely. Well, I think it's a great formula. I think there was a few issues I had with it. I think, in my opinion, the perfect Call of Duty would be slowing down the pace of it. Make everything more elongated. Give time to do things, to react, to see other players. And do not include kill streaks at all. Now, some of you are going to be like, what? No kill streaks? That sounds like it's lame. Actually, it's kind of not. It makes it a lot more fun, because you don't have to freaking hide every single time you hear, oh, airstrike inbound, oh, Huey inbound, oh, Harrier inbound, AC-130, you know, all that stupid stuff. Yeah, I never was a fan of that. Now in CoD 4 and World at War, it worked fine because there was only 3 of them and they were simple. But after that, it just burst out like a freaking wildfire and went crazy, and I think that's where Call of Duty kind of fell apart. Now, that's why I wanted to go back to kind of this, you know, make a completely different change, you know, 180 it and bring it back to its roots. Other things I think would be kind of interesting to see is take out the hit markers and take out the health regeneration. I mean, we haven't seen that in 10 years. Well, yeah, 10 years actually. The last game to have the original health bar without the regeneration was Call of Duty 2, the big red one, and that was released in late 2005 on the PS2 and original Xbox. And I thought in some ways those days were better because they were in a way more challenging, you know. If you got hit a bunch of times, you wouldn't just hide in the corner and, you know, wait it out. You stuck with that 1 bar of health until you got shot again and died. And I thought that was better in a way because it kind of added to the challenge. It made you play more tactically because, oh, I have a limited amount of health and I need to play smart. And that's what I like about these older games. I feel like these slower paced, you know, more open map games makes it a lot more tactical than these new fast paced corner to corner maps, because, you know, when you're on like this map, Eater Dam is large and open. I mean, people can snipe you from all the way across the map in this game, and that makes you think of more tactical ways to maneuver the map and more tactical ways to find your enemies. And that's what I think makes this game more exhilarating. Even though it may not be fast-paced, it gives you a different kind of thrill in a way. And that's what I like about it. I like the fact that I'm always on edge when I play this game. Even when there's only 2 other people in the lobby. Yeah. Even with these 2 guys, I still felt on edge, and I still felt like I was seeing them all the time. Now that's something that you don't see a lot in these newer Call of Duties because everything is so close quarters. So you're all wandering all over the place, you know, looking around and you can't see over the walls at all, whereas this, it's all open and you can see these guys. And I like that. And I also like the fact that it's mostly skill-based. I mean, yeah, your guy will have special abilities for each class, but they're not perks. There's not Sleight of Hand, there's not freaking Juggernaut, there's not Marty Dome, there's not 3 grenade spam, unless you count the fact that when you level up, you get an extra grenade and an extra tactical grenade or special ability, which I think is fair. But, you know, none of that stupid grenade spam or, you know, grenade launcher spam or none of that stupid shit you had in MW2 or any of the other Call of Duties. Just pure skill. And that's what I like about this game. And that's why I think they should revert back to the olden days of Call of Duty. I think it was a lot more fun with this, and I also like these bigger maps. Now, I'm not saying go all ghosts and make freaking siege maps on every single corner. I'm not saying to do that. I'm saying make maps where you can play big objective modes like War or Momentum, Headquarters, Capture the Flag, Search and Destroy. Definitely bring back Search and Rescue. That was an awesome idea. And make this more tactical. I like the tacticalness of this Call of Duty. It's a lot more fun. It puts me on edge all the time. And even with these small games, it's great. And that's what I love about this game. And is why I think they should revert back to this much more simplistic style of gameplay. I hope you enjoyed watching this gameplay. And have a nice day, everyone. And boom, look at that. That's the greatest animation for Melee ever to exist. Have a nice day, guys.